This is all of the new stuff in Season 2 of Marvel Rivals. We just got the patch notes from the devs, so let's break all of this down. Emma Frost makes her appearance in the game, which obviously we all know this by now. You've all seen the content most likely. She's a Vanguard hero. I think she's going to be very strong. She's got a phenomenally good kit. Things like her barrier, you can actually, if you deploy that behind the enemy tank won't get healed because obviously it just blocks projectiles from the enemy. It's going to be super frustrating, but I think she's going to be really strong. She can do stuff like pull out enemies from their ultimate with her choke slam, grab Spidey as he's slinging around and doing whatever, grab Black Panther as he comes flying by. She's just really strong. She's going to be a really incredible hero. So yeah, she's added to the game. There's also going to be a new costume for her, which is the X Revolution costume and the Blue Sapphire. Again, you've seen these costumes, especially X Revolution by now, I'm sure. So moving on to maps and game modes. Get ready for an all-new Dominion map, Hellfire Gala Krakoa. Now, again, this is a new map. However, this has got a new mechanic on it where you can actually teleport around to various points on the map. Now, this teleporter is available in the practice range, and you'll notice that when you use them, there is a slight cooldown, so you can't spam them and use them really fast. Obviously, that's a balance consideration there, and it's definitely one they needed to address. So that's good. So another way of getting to the point. This map's going to be quite interesting because you can very quickly get back to the point to contest because you can literally teleport. So it kind of changes up the way you may want to defend. Instead of defending the point, you might want to defend the teleporter if you wipe out an enemy team. So some interesting dynamics there. But also, map rotation update comes in. So Hellfire Gala Krakoa will be entering the map competitive pool, while Isgard Royal Palace and Tokyo 2099 Shin Shibuya will be retired from ranked play. So they will not be available in ranked anymore. I think Royal Palace is fine. I mean, Tokyo, I kind of like that map, but Royal Palace was terrible. I don't think anyone liked that map, so just, yeah, get that out of the game. I'm fine with that, or at least out of competitive. Tournament maps will align with the competitive mode maps, while quick match, I guess I should call it by its proper name, and custom games still have all of the maps available. Optimize the settlement logic for substitute players in quick match battles. Victories will count normally, while losses will not affect combat history or scoreboard. Moving on to the Battle Pass and seasonal events. So, unlock a dazzlingly shiny new Battle Pass featuring 10 brand new sets of heroic costumes. Again, I'm sure you guys have seen full breakdowns of the Battle Pass by now, but some really strong costumes in this one. And the season event Cerebro database is officially launched. Participate to earn a free costume for Mantis, the Flora Maiden. This season also brings exclusive bonus seasonal rewards. Complete 9 matches to receive the free costume Scarlet Witch Chaos Gown. And an all-new Twitch drop event is active. This will gift players the Namor Will of Galacta costume, which is basically just a purple Namor costume, a nameplate spray, and an emote. There will be an official announcement for this soon, so again, stay tuned for details. Remember, this all goes live on the 11th of April as well. And yeah, moving on, there is also a mission system has been revamped. New weekly missions and rewards have been added, and the balance of daily and challenge missions has been adjusted while maintaining the overall chrono token distribution. The proportion of hero-specific missions has also been reduced. So moving on to the massive ranked changes, and these are absolutely massive. So, ranked reset. Based on your final Season 1.5 rank, ranks will be demoted by 9 divisions. For example, if you ended Season 1.5 at Diamond 1, your Season 2 journey begins at Silver 1. New rank rewards are in. A dazzling new costume for reaching gold, Emma Frost, Gold and Diamond, along with new crests of honor for Grandmaster, Celestial, Eternity, and Top 500. The minimum level required for new players to participate in competitive has been adjusted to 15. If you have previously completed at least one valid competitive match, you can still join competitive in Season 2.0, even if you are below level 15. Pick and ban will now come into play starting from Gold 3 rather than Diamond. When a team includes players from Eternity or One Above All, only solo or duo queuing will be allowed. Currently, the score you earn per competitive match is determined by both the outcome of your individual performance after Season 2.0 launches will be increasing the weight of individual performances. The better you perform, the more points you will earn in victory, and the fewer points you will lose in defeat. So, wholesale changes there to ranked. I think the final change there we went over, the change to individual performance and the weighting of that is going to be quite big, because what that means is you're not just going to gain or lose points based on win or loss. Basically, what you can do is have an insane game, like maybe you get tons of eliminations, do loads of damage as a duelist character, but you lose the game. You won't lose as many points because you've actually got credible stats. You know, you've tried to win. Whereas if your stats are bad and you've been absolutely steamrolled, then expect to lose more because of this change. And on the flip side, if you like absolutely dominate an enemy team, thrash them and have a really good score, then expect to earn more points. So what this should result in is calibrating faster back to your rank after, I guess, the D rank at the start of Season 2. So this is a good change, by the way. I think this is great. You should be rewarded more based on your performance in the match, not just if you win or lose. That's never really been a great system. Tournament updates. The second season of Marvel Rivals Championship is here. The champion, runner-up and third place nameplates have been upgraded to dynamic designs, showcasing your hard-earned glory. This season features adjusted rank requirements and a revised sign-up phase. For all the details, please refer to the Marvel Rivals Championship rules. The global tournament regions have been enhanced. North America, Europe and Asia have now transformed into the Americas, Europe, the Middle East and Africa and the Pacific. This upgrade allows for more compatible and organized classification of server nodes across various regions. A new faction search function has been added for the knockout stage. The tournament overview page has been revamped. Players can now quickly access core tournament information in a visually engaging manner, with detailed explanations of each process and the specific rule for the advancements and eliminations in various tournament formats. Introducing a new custom feature for the Marvel Rivals Championship nameplate emblem. Players with a championship emblem can now customize its display in Career Customize. A new tournament room option has been introduced in Custom Game, featuring additional tournament-related functionalities. That is really cool. I want to check that out. I really want to check that out. I wonder what that could include. In the Custom Game Tournament Room, we've added a pause function. The room host and authorized players can now initiate a game pause. In the Custom Game Tournament Room, an away feature has been added. Non-host players can set their status to away, making it visible to others in the room. So yeah, that's going to be interesting, that. Kind of like a little tournament environment you can set up yourself. Good stuff. Faction updates. Introducing the all-new Faction Recruit and Seeking Faction system. Factions and players can now use this system to form their dream squads and prepare for various in-game tournaments. A fresh batch of faction emblems have been added. Players can freely switch emblems in the faction details interface. New reporting functionality for factions has been implemented. Players can report inappropriate custom content for factions, including names, abbreviations, and announcements. Gifting feature is finally here, so you can gift your friends cosmetics straight from inside the shop. This is going to be great because, I mean, of course, you can give your friends stuff, I don't know, if it's their birthday or whatever. You think this would be a feature that literally every free-to-play game would just have at launch, because surely it's going to result in more sales and more money. So yeah, this is a good feature anyway. I think it's fine. The career overview page now supports the selection of a specific hero forms. Rank leaderboard display has been added to career. Real-time voice chat has been optimized. An interface prompt now appears when you activate voice chat using push to talk. In custom games, spectators can now temporarily exit during matches, enabling them to rejoin the action anytime. A new host transfer function has been introduced. The current host can right-click on other players to transfer host privileges. So yeah, these are kind of standard functions that should be in the game at launch, but I guess obviously they were working on other stuff, and very slowly over time this is being trickled in, which is good. There's also a new graphics setting for PC, which is meant to help like lower powered systems perform a little bit faster. So this is what they're doing. We've introduced an experimental feature, Switch Shader Compilation Mode. When activated, shaders will only compile the first time you launch the game after a new version or graphics driver update. This feature can significantly reduce memory usage and minimize in-game stuttering, especially on systems with 16 GB of RAM or less. However, if you're using a CPU with less threads in combination with AMD FSR3 frame generation, you may notice occasional additional stutters with this feature enabled. Please note, this is an experimental feature. If you encounter any issues during use, our support team is standing by ready to assist. We've added support for AMD FSR4 using an AI-accelerated upscaling algorithm to deliver image quality improvements over AMD FSR 3.1, which is available exclusively on the AMD Radeon RX 9000 series graphics cards. Moving on to some console-specific changes. So, new vertical dead zone sensitivity settings. Players can customize the additional acceleration sensitivity after reaching the vertical dead zone. Additional sensitivity acceleration delay settings. Players can tailor the delay time for acceleration to kick in after reaching the dead zone. Character movement stick dead zone settings. Players can set the maximum and minimum dead zone values for the joystick controlling character movement. Trigger dead zone settings. Players can now define the trigger depth required for activation. New player initial settings feature. First time players will receive a reminder of default sensitivity settings, vibration, and trigger effects upon entering the game, making their introduction as smooth as a superhero landing. Focus on memory optimization. The focus feature has been upgraded to intelligently remember the last position on the screen. So moving over to fixes and optimizations. So these are the general updates. Resolved numerous issues related to notifications. Rectified various text errors, fixed an issue in custom games where spectators would incorrectly exit the room after a match, and fixed a rare occurrence where settings would reset to default upon restarting the game. Maps and mode fixes, fixed terrain issues that could cause characters to become stuck or clip through old locations, or odd locations I should say. Resolved various issues, including floating broken objects, collision errors, etc. Addressed several sound issues on maps. Resolved a rare issue in custom quick match where on the Empire of Eternal Night Midtown map, spawn room transfer does sometimes not work correctly. These are the hero fixes, and we're going to start off with Cap. Resolved an issue where Captain America couldn't ricochet enemy projectiles while moving backwards. Now, the Sentinel of Liberty can send those pesky projectiles flying no matter which way he is moving. Spectre sightings. Fixed a glitch that sometimes caused abnormal camera angles after being revived by Adam Warlock's ultimate ability. No more wobbly views for our heroes. Everybody deserves to enjoy their epic returns in all their heroic glory. Namor's super soldier shenanigans in Hydra Charteris base, Hell's Heaven, Super Soldier Factory. Namor's ultimate ability could occasionally fail to deal damage when targeting the raising platforms. This issue has been resolved, ensuring the Submariner delivers his... Winter Soldier Time Warp addressed an issue where Bucky would sometimes descend before ascending while unleashing his ultimate ability in unstable network conditions. Now the Winter Soldier rises to the occasion, no dear, without any time traveling hiccups. No need for Doctor Strange intervention. Cloak and Dagger form flaw fixed an issue where Cloak and Dagger sometimes left their character model lingering for a brief moment during form switches. Now they'll slip into action smoother and stealthier as ever. Iron Fist floating fumble resolved a rare glitch where Iron Fist could end up floating indefinitely. The immortal weapon is now back on the ground, delivering justice and martial arts mastery without any untended levitation. Wolverine's ferocious leap fixed a rarely occurring issue where Wolverine's feral leap could leave him stuck in an abnormal state, unable to finish the move. Now, Logan can unleash his claws with confidence, ensuring his foes don't get a second to breathe. Claws and Consequence resolved a rare occurrence where being hit by Wolverine's feral leap could render all abilities unusable. No more claw-induced chaos. Heroes can now fight on without fear of losing their abilities mid-battle. Alright, there we go, guys. So those are the, I guess, the main sort of system game update changes that are coming to Season 2. Obviously, there's no balance changes in this video. I've covered those in a different video. There's a ton of balance changes coming. I do recommend you go and check those out because they're going to have like a massive impact on the meta of the game. As I say, like I've made a video on that. Go check it out. But yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff going on here. I think the rank changes are pretty big. The tournament changes are quite nice. I think stuff like the fixes we definitely need. So yeah, I think this is a decent patch. But do let me know in the comments below what you think about this, guys. And yeah, especially on the ranked changes. I think that's the headline stuff here. Alright guys, thanks for watching today's video. I've been Stylosa, and I'll catch you lot on the next one. See you soon.